Good evening, and welcome to Kaylee's Nightmares, a community horror podcast. Tonight's episode's going to be a little bit different. Tonight, we are going to be reading a series of short stories, all by the same author. Tonight's author is Reddit user Forgottenwell. And as always, I'll be posting the links to both the music and also our author in the captions if you'd like to follow them, and please support their work. Our first story tonight is I work the drive-thru so I can feel beautiful.
Welcome to Burger Shack. What can I make fresh for you today?
100 chicken nuggets for me and the boys. Don't forget the ranch.
Okay.
Hey, you sound hot.
Thank you. Your total will be $28.47 at the window.
The best part of my day is 30 seconds it takes for the car to drive from the voice box to the window. For that short period of time, between when they hear my voice and see my face, they imagine I'm beautiful. But it always ends the same way. Holy shit, is she deformed? What is she, a burn victim? Here's your order, I say, and they speed away before I can say, have a good day. The look on their faces when they see me makes me sad. But those 30 seconds where they think I'm beautiful mean everything to me.
Welcome to Burger Shack. What can I make fresh for you today?
I'll take your voice, please.
Excuse me?
I'll trade you for it.
Pull up to the window.
What is this guy's problem? When he pulls up, I open the window. I'm sorry, you want my voice?
I can make you beautiful, but in exchange, I want your voice. What do you say? Do we have a deal?
Yeah, buddy, whatever you say. He snaps his fingers, and my throat feels like it's being squeezed. I have to leave the drive-thru to go to the bathroom to get some water. After taking a big swig from the bathroom sink, I look in the mirror. I want to scream, but no sound comes out. I'm beautiful. I mean, stunningly gorgeous. I immediately go to my manager with a note saying I've lost my voice. I need to go home for the day. Brock, my manager, is shocked at my transformation, but says, hell, I'll drive you home. Brock has never offered to drive me home. A year and a half of working at Burger Shack, and I've walked there and back every shift. I hopped in his car thrilled. I need to change my profile pictures. I've never posted a selfie before. Then Brock parked the car 2 blocks away from my house and turned off the engine. You know, Brock said, I can see you being manager material at Burger Shack. He unbuckled his seatbelt. But all promotions have to be approved by me. He put his arm around the back of my seat. All I need is a little motivation, and I can make that happen. I try to say no, but no words come out. My voice is gone. I shake my head vigorously. Sweetie, I won't take no for an answer. I want to scream, but I can't. I close my eyes tight, and when I open them, I'm back at the drive-thru.
What do you say? Do we have a deal?
I'm fine the way I am, I say. And he speeds away before I can say have a good day. Our next short story is called The Missing Wallet. While I was out for a walk, I noticed a wallet near the side of the road. I wasn't sure if I should pick it up or leave it. I'm feeling conflicted, I muttered. An angel appeared on my shoulder, and a devil with a sharp pitchfork on the other. Take the money and leave before someone sees, says the devil. Do the right thing, said the angel. Return the wallet to its owner. I picked up the wallet, and there was no money in it, but it did have an ID with the address of the owner. New plan, said the devil. Do what the angel said. He'll probably reward you, and it'll be like you're stealing from him legally. Okay. The angel and devil disappeared, and I started walking to the wallet's address. After arriving at the house, I rang the doorbell, and the door cracked open. What? I heard through the crack. I hate to be a bother. I looked at the ID. Mr. Chet, sir, but it seems you dropped your wallet. Chet opened the door. You absolute lifesaver. He took the wallet back. I owe you a reward. Come inside. I've got something you're gonna like. I followed him into his home and down into the basement. You're gonna love this, said Chet. Your reward is in there. I entered a room, and inside was a woman, gagged and tied to a chair. I turned around, and Chet was holding a gun in my face. There's no reward, you fucking idiot. I raised up my hands. I thought I was losing my touch, said Chet. Early this morning, I kidnapped this lady while she was jogging, but in the process, my wallet fell out. It was the only evidence tying me to the scene of the crime, but now you've returned it. You fucking idiot. Now, I'm gonna kill you both, and no one will know. Oh, I said. I'm feeling very conflicted about that. The angel and devil appeared. What the fuck? Said Chet. What the fuck are those? What should I do? I asked my angel and devil. I'll untie the girl, said the angel. And devil, why don't you get the gun? The devil shot over and stabbed his pitchfork into Chet's fingers. He dropped the gun, and the devil quickly slid it across the floor to me. I grabbed the gun and pointed at Chet. Guys, I'm conflicted. Shoot his ass, said the devil. Call the police, said the angel. Violence is never the answer. Before I could decide, the lady, now free from her bonds, took the gun and shot Chet in the head. Sorry, she said, but he bragged to me about all the women he's killed. I couldn't let him leave here alive. Oh, that makes sense. Let's get out of here. I owe you a drink for saving my life. I guess I would get a reward for returning the wallet after all. Our final and third short story of the night is I'm being followed by a fly, and I don't know why. After swearing he would never drink again, Evan decided he needed one last hurrah. If he was going to truly quit drinking, then he needed to get drunker than he ever had before as a way of saying goodbye. Where the fuck am I? The entire night was a blur, and the morning was as well. Evan found himself walking around the blocks trying to sweat out the booze. He felt absolutely terrible. I never want to drink again. The splitting headache was excruciating, but what really bugged Evan was the incessant buzzing circling his head. Evan walked quickly up the block, hoping the bug would leave, but the buzzing continued. Piss off, fly! Can't you see I'm hungover? Evan started flailing around wildly, trying to smack the bug out of orbit. Across the street, an elderly couple stared in Evan's direction. Fuck, they're gonna think I'm crazy. Sorry, just a fly. The elderly couple turned around and walked back inside. Assholes, completely ignored me. The buzzing started again. Where are you, you little flying fucker? It must have been a fly on account of how loud the buzzing was, but he couldn't see it. Maybe it was a gnat? Whatever was making the sound, it was practically inside Evan's ears now. Fuck! Evan swatted at his ears. Fuck this shit! He started running back to his apartment. He'd recover in the comfort of his room. Maybe have a beer to take the edge off. Just one beer, then I'll quit, I swear. Evan jogged home, making sure to cross the street multiple times. But the fly kept following him. Persistent bastard, I'll give him that. No matter what he did, he couldn't shake the noisy insect. He got to the apartment as someone was opening the front door. Out of the way, coming through! Evan jumped right past them through the door, and they seemed not to notice at all. He ran to his unit and saw the door wide open. His roommate must have been trying to let a breeze in, since he refused to turn on the AC, even in the scorching summer heat. I'm back, Evan said, to no response. His roommate was playing Xbox with his headset on. You'll never believe this. A fly followed me my entire walk and all the way home. That's weird, right? His roommate didn't break eye contact with the screen. The buzzing started again. Motherfucker, he followed me inside? Evan had a salt gun buried around somewhere in his closet. This fly was toast when he found his fly-killing salt shooter. Just wait, asshole, I'm a crack shot. The door to Evan's room was ajar, and after taking a step inside, Evan knew something was wrong. If I'm standing here, then who's that? Lying on the floor in a pool of vomit was Evan, with a bottle of whiskey still in his hand. A small swarm of flies had gathered around his head, buzzing right into his corpse's ear. Thank you for listening, and as always, please rate and comment on whatever platform you happen to be listening to this podcast on. This episode was a little bit different from the previous episodes I've done. I decided to do a compilation of short stories this week. Please let me know how you enjoyed it. I'm still planning on finishing up some series that we have still in the works, but of course I have to wait for their writers to be done with them, including myself. This episode might be a little bit different as well because I pulled an all-nighter last night and my computer erased the entire episode that was almost complete in the works this morning at 8 a.m. and it is now 8:16 a.m. and I just had to re-record all of this, and now I'm going to spend the next few hours trying to sort this out and trying to make sure it's perfect before I can release it. And by perfect, I mean somewhat acceptable to try to meet my weekly timing that I have set for myself. But next week's episode should be a lot more formal again and what we're used to seeing. Music on this episode was Magic Escape Room by Kevin MacLeod, and as a reminder, our author today was Forgottenwell from Reddit. Thank you, and have a good night.